Alright YouTube, what's going on? Second video of the night. I know I had to cut that video abruptly, but, well, technically I didn't really cut it abruptly, but I kind of just wanted to just give my last thoughts on it and just say peace out with it because I wanted to uncover the next topic. While I was reviewing my latest article, which I'm going to link in the description, I'm also linking this one. So apparently Montana, of all states, has a Ted Cruz-like governor in office. We all know what happened when Texas suffered a major ice storm that left families and people in prison dying in abysmal, inhumane, North Korea-style-like conditions, right? Where the government did not give a fuck about them and basically left them to die, right? Well, Montana has recently suffered a variety of historic floodings that have destroyed people's lives. Montana's governor by the name of Gianforte and his wife were caught dining in Italy just minutes after the office said he was returning to the state as quickly as possible. So he was vacationing in Italy while his state was suffering flooding. This kind of speaks of the same stench and smells like the same shit that Ted Cruz in Texas was also spreading. Montana Republican governor. Oh, what a surprise. He's a Republican governor. Go figure. Gianforte was nowhere to be found this week as his state was devastated by historic flooding. The flooding triggered by torrential rain and rapid snowmelt devastated communities across southwest Montana. Swollen rivers washed away bridges, buildings, and entire roads in and around Yellowstone National Park, stranded tourists, and polluted drinking water in many communities. This is literally like Bush's Katrina all over again. Because remember when Bush's fucking pathetic, inept response to Hurricane Katrina, where families were being displaced, which basically spelled the end for George W. Bush's fucking pathetic warmongering administration. But no, this guy, Republican Governor Gianforte, never heard of the guy, don't know that much about him. But I don't need to know anything about him. He left the people of Montana out to dry, pun not intended. He basically left his people behind. So this fucking piece of shit literally had the nerve to leave his state to go to Italy minutes after and minutes before, minutes after, in the midst of devastating flooding hitting his state. Isn't that nice? Isn't that just lovely? Isn't that just lovely, huh? As I said before, Jair Bolsonaro and his right-wing ilk in Brazil, they don't give a fuck about their people. Well, 90% of Republicans in this country, politicians speaking, do not give a shit about their people. And this is an example of that. This is drawing all sorts of critique and criticism all throughout. Because this is just an example of what the fuck is going on with this country. That you have a governor vacationing while his state is getting flooded and his people are getting destroyed by flooding. And this guy doesn't give a shit. This guy doesn't give a shit. This guy is a piece of shit. This guy, honestly, should be impeached. No, like they should impeach his ass and put him on trial for literal criminal neglect, because that's what this is. Just like they should have done with all the Texas officials that did not prepare Texas for the brutal ice storm in February 2021. This is what Republicans do. This is what elected Republicans do. When the going gets tough, they leave Texas. When this shit happens in Republican states, this is what happens. Ted Cruz goes to Cancun. Montana's piece of shit right-wing governor goes to Italy. Republicans flee the scenes as their states get destroyed. I guarantee you if Florida gets destroyed by a hurricane, which they seem to have almost every other year or every other several months, Ron DeSantis will probably take his pathetic ass and probably go somewhere. He'll probably go over to the Bahamas or something. Because they don't give a shit. Even Chris Christie in New Jersey, when there were major snowstorms in New Jersey, even Chris Christie's fat ass was out there getting the streets plowed and getting the school buses running. When Chris Christie can barely even run. That's how pathetic this whole thing is. This is what the right wing does with their power. They abuse the rights of minorities, and then they neglect the naive people that elect them and put them into office. You know what happened in Massachusetts numerous times here in Massachusetts when there have been floodings and major snowstorms? You know what our governor Charlie Baker did? He was on the scenes and worked with first responders. You know what happened in Maryland when there was a murder at a capital city newspaper? Larry Hogan was on the scene within minutes. Because Republicans like this are real Republicans. These people are not Republicans. These are right-wing cowards. Real Republicans are people who actually care about the Republic and actually care about their civilians. You know, real traditional conservatives might believe in limited government, but they believe in government where government is necessary. People like Larry Hogan, people like Charlie Baker, people like Chris Sununu, you know, real Republicans that actually care about people. Not this guy. This guy is a piece of shit. No, you fucking asshole. Step down and resign. That's what you should do. If you cannot go back and apologize for neglecting your state and get your shit together, you should do the people of Montana a favor and resign. Resign in disgrace. You fucking asshole. Nah, like these people fucking piss me off. These are the types of people that are dragging the United States of America backwards. It's people like this that are dragging this country so goddamn backward, it's not even fucking funny. These people are such a joke, it's not even fucking funny. I don't ever want to hear it. I don't want to hear from anybody about how, oh, the going gets tough in some places, okay? Every place has its faults. Every place has its problems. Massachusetts has problems with traffic, obviously. Biggest problem faced in our state. Cost of living it's high, it's expensive, yes. Nobody can doubt that. But at least we've got a competent style of government in this part of the country. I'm not one to brag or take this state for granted, okay? But at least in Massachusetts and New Hampshire and this part of the country that's like halfway normal by American standards, at least our elected officials actually give a shit about us. When these people, like Montana's governor or Greg Abbott in Texas or fucking Ted Cruz or Ron DeSantis, they don't give a shit about people. No. This guy doesn't give a fuck about you. I want the people of Montana who see this to know that Greg Gianforte, he left you guys and your families behind. He doesn't give a fuck about you. He's a corrupt corporate insider, and when the going gets tough, he leaves you people to die. He doesn't give a fuck about you. Greg Abbott, same thing. Destroyed Texas's trade relations with Mexico, bitching about the border wall like fucking Trump did. Now causing Mexico to deviate trade with other neighboring states. Saying, fuck Texas, we ain't gonna deal with them until they get their shit together. Ron DeSantis, same thing. Ron DeSantis, where do I even begin with him? Corrupt, neocon, corporate insider, loudmouth, obnoxious blowhard, fascist, racist, homophobic buffoon who is a homophobe and a proven homophobe. Oh, that's right. He's too busy dealing with Disney and bitching about Disney. Like, these people? No, these people are nuts. These people are what's dragging the United States of America backwards. In a world that made sense, in a country that made sense, in a United States of America that made sense, none of these people, the Greg Gianfortes and Ted Cruz's and Ron DeSantis and Greg Abbotts of the world and the Marjorie Taylor Greens of the world, would be nowhere near the levers of power. None of you should be in any position of power. If you cared about Americans like you say you do, then you would resign. Every single one of you. Get the fuck out. Greg Gianforte, do the people of Montana a favor and get the fuck out. Fucking disgrace. Fuck people like this. Fuck people like this. Fuck 90% of the Republican politicians of this country, with the exception of a few like Baker and Sununu and Phil Scott and Larry Hogan. The rest of them can go fuck themselves. Including this guy. Fuck him. My thoughts are with the people of Montana at this very critical time. My thoughts and my condolences are with them. But this guy, nah, I wish nothing but the worst for him. Step down and apologize. That's what you should do. Do yourself a favor and fix your state and fix the problems with your state and exactly what's wrong with this goddamn country, or get the fuck out. You had any balls, you had anything good, you would do either that or resign. Pick one, because you can't have both. Until we stop electing people like this into office in the United States of America, then I really don't know what to say. All I can say is we need to keep calling these people out at every turn and exposing them for what they are and spread the word, because this is the only way you're going to get them out of power. We don't need to chase them out of restaurants or call them out in public or whatever and do that with Ted Cruz and people like that. I welcome that, and I welcome people going after these people, but you know what? We don't need to get them out of restaurants or public establishments. We need to get them out of office and not put anybody like them in office ever again. And that's what we should say. Never again. So anyway, that wraps up this video compilation I did with my previous video. And this one, I'm going to wrap this up here because I got to shower and head to bed because it's that time of the week again. Got work tomorrow and Sunday, but we'll be back Monday probably at some point soon. See you all again next week. Have yourselves a great weekend. Stay safe, be well. This is Zach, the Celtics guy, spreading awareness about the real screw-ups going on in the world and in the news that we need to uncover. Thank you all for listening. More stuff coming up soon. Streams, premieres, all that good stuff in the works. A whole bunch of stuff in the works. Stay tuned. Take care of yourselves. Be safe, be well, and I'll see you all again next time. Bye for now. Take care, and see y'all later. Peace out.